We are online on YouTube, so hello YouTube, good morning. We start a new immersion 100% in English. And I'm here with Erika, Bruno, Salomão, Danilo, and Josiane. Good morning, Josiane. Today we'll talk about global wanderlust, exploring destination and cultures. And before we start, I do a quick introduce how TNT works. So Talk and Talk is a platform for you to develop your language skills and achieve fluency in the language. Within the platform, we have English, Spanish, and French. And here we don't correct you, and even if you learned so much, okay? Remember, I'm not English teacher. I just student facilitator in search of my fluency, just like you. And here we are in six. So please respect your colleagues' speak time, okay? I know we want to improve our English, but we have just 1 hour, okay, to speak. And that's it. So I will put the questions on the chat. 1 minute. And I will introduce myself. My name is Suelen. I'm 30 years old. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource, post-graduation in organization psychology, and now I work with quality in a steel company. I'm studying my second degree in business administration. That's about me. I think I'm here on Talk Talk since 2021 to improve my English, and 2023 I become a hostess here. Okay, so ladies first, Erica, can you introduce yourself, please?
Good morning, guys. I'm Erika. I live in Uberlândia, this is a city in Minas Gerais. I'm single, don't have kids and any pets. I work as a nutritionist for university. And in my free time, I love cooking and swimming. And since 2024, I have been here in Talk and Talk to enhance my English skills and my ability to speak English with others. And in this semester, I will start to learn a new language, should be French. So I'm so excited about that. That's all about me today.
Thank you so much, Erica, for your sharing. Josiane,
Yeah, good morning, guys. It's amazing, Erica. You learned another language. Congrats. Uh, Guys, my name is Josiane. I'm living in Minas Gerais. I am a physical education teacher. I am also a PhD student. Um, my PhD study is about the effect of exercise on different outcomes in humans. I think a very interesting topic, subject to study. I like a lot to study this. In my free time, I like exercise. I like travel. I like learn English. Like and I need learn English. And I think that's it about me today. Thank you.
thank you so much, Josie. Danilo, your time. Danilo, are you there? Okay, I will skip Danilo. So, Salomão, go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Salomão Rafael. I live in Três Lagoas until today because I'm going to Canada today. I will go working there and I'm married. I have one daughter. She's 1 year and 11 months and I'm very excited about travel. Uh, And I'm here in Talking Talk since 2 weeks and that's it. Let's go.
Amazing. Good trip for you to Canada. I think it's I don't know because I never go to there, but it's a exhausted uh trip, I think. because the hours you stay on the plane, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
As it. So thank you, Solomon. Bruno.
Oh, hello guys. Good morning for everyone. My name is Bruno. I've been here on TNT for less than a month, like Solomon said, my man. I live in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, with my wife and my family. I'm 31 years old. In my free time, I enjoy to exercise, like such as running on the street, go to the gym. My goal here in TNT is to improve my conversation in English. Sure.
Thank you so much, Bruno, for sharing. Danilo,
Yes,
go
I'm
ahead.
Danilo. I'm 41 years old. My goal here is to improve every single day with you, to learn with you, and that's all.
Thank you so much for sharing. So, guys, let's go to the start. Danilo, I start with you. The first question, okay? So, in your opinion, how can popular destination be protected, protect? Ah, oh my God, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I think
Thanks.
protected from the negative effects to over tourism.
Uh, I think this question requires a combination of, you know, marketing strategy in order to allow more visitors to go in this area, in these um, uh, tourist tourist areas, to in order to not be affected by the lack of tourists. Because when you think about tourists, is a good opportunity for visitors to come to see your country, to spend time in your country, to relax. So you have to protect your area by doing these marketing sessions, uh, um, and visitor programs, like campaigns. You have to make strategies, like booking systems, tourist planning, also to maintain a good diversification of this tourist area. Uh, I think this can help to protect over tourism. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing, Danilo. Solomon, how about you?
Yeah, my opinion, we should prevent price from rising unfairly. Another example is to set a daily limit on the number of visitors to protect the environment and the local infrastructure.
Okay, thank you. Bruno.
Well, well. I also think it's a combination, like Danilo said, uh, about information control, of course, control and in rules. I think tourism will bring people from everywhere. So negative effects are inevitable. So I believe that that combination with information, control, and rules make a popular destination has a better chance of reducing the negative effects. And I think it is. I believe it will never solve solve or resolve the problem 100% in this case.
Yeah, but it's very I think it annoying when you go to a a
Yeah,
Yeah, place that have a lot of people. I hate it. Recently, I go to Cataratas,
Mm-hmm.
Foz do Iguaçu, and oh my God, it's so crowded there. So, okay, I know it's a beautiful view, a landscape, but oh my God, it's so crowded, and hot and things like that. So, but it's beautiful. It's amazing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. Thank you, Bruno. Erika.
I can you hear me well? A little bit noisy here in my house today.
Yeah.
But guys, I could say I believe the government should protect the place that is always over visit. Apply some measures, some rules, for example, in order to protect the mother nature, the environment, may set limit of people in the sightseeing. So the famous sightseeing, for example, said Cataratas do Iguaçu. You can go there. There are a lot of people, but set limit the people that can go there, or apply the high tax for tourists, not for local population, of course. But you need to set boundaries about this because, for example, when you go in the summer, for example, in the high season, when you go to any touristic place like Rio de Janeiro, Salvador, there are a lot of people there, and the infrastructure of the city is not enough for many people. For example, if you'd like to go to the bakery, you should get a big line to buy your bread, for example. Sometimes there are water scarcity, so you don't have water to drink, to take a shower, because in a city that, for example, small city where in a small city where the population is like 100 million people, sometimes the city have the double number of people, so it's impossible the city offer a good service for everyone. So I think it's in order to protect, the government should apply some rules in order to protect the environment, protect the citizens, the local population as well, not only about the price, because when you go to some places in Brazil, for example, when you go to Copacabana in Rio de Janeiro, the price is so high. I think the people think everyone come to United States, but it's not true. Many people go there is from Brazil as well, or the Latin America country. So I think you need to protect the mother nature, the local population, and security as well is another issue. So I think apply the rules. High taxes. I think so.
Yeah, and when you said about this, I remember because when we go to restaurants or place like that, and when you have to have a lunch or dinner or thing like that, take a long time to deliver, your food and things like that. So this is so annoying. I hate it, because when I go to this place, it's because I'm hungry. So and take a long time to eat, So this is very, very annoying. So thank you, Erica. Josiane.
Yeah, so I agree with Erica about I think it's important point because the point touristic or event, for example, carnival, yeah. So I believe in, for example, parks and in nature, I think, in general, in nature, I think he had have limit the number of people visit the place per day because have a lot change in the normal situation, normal condition of the city around the park. And in another hand, I believe that through education too, because, for example, in museums, we can't touch in objects, yeah. So because disgust the objects, the opera. I think, in briefly, I think this education about how use the place, how aproveitar the opportunity stay in the place, so without disgust the place. Yeah, understand? I think in this sense, it's my opinion.
Yeah, thank you so much for your opinion, Josiane. So let's go to number two. Salomon, do you prefer walking along the beach at night or hike up a mountain at sunrise?
Okay, and both are great, but since I prefer running over walking, I choose the mountain hike. It's more challenging, allows for a faster pace, and the view of the sunrise is amazing.
Yeah. I'm biased to say that because I love nature, I love culture, culture, no, sorry. I love nature, I love landscape, so I prefer the both, you know. If
Yeah,
I have the chance to go to walking along the beach, I go. If I have to go to hike up a mountain at sunrise, I go as well. So for me, have contact with the nature, for me, it's amazing. So, me, hey, I don't know how to say that. I think oh my God, I don't know how to say. In Portuguese, I say it in Portuguese. Me reenergiza, you know? That's it. So, Bruno, how about you? What do you prefer?
Well. Can I choose both?
Yeah.
For me, it depends on the day, the moment, if someone else is with me or if I am alone. But in general, I choose to hike at sunrise because I've always hiked here in Rio de Janeiro, and I love nature, landscape, and animals, like you said. So for me, it's easy choose the hike at sunrise.
Yeah. And this is a good question to do for you guys. Do you like to do your things alone or with people?
It depends on the day, at the moment.
Yeah.
My wife, for example, he doesn't start your day in the dawn, like if 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. For me, hike at sunrise has been in this hour, like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. So it's a fight between me and her. So
Yeah.
depend on the day, the moment, the people who stay with you.
Mm-hmm. And you, Samuel, sorry, Salomon. Do you like to
yeah.
do things
Uh,
alone or not?
for to run, I prefer alone because my pace is very hard. I running a lot.
Mm,
Então é difícil achar alguém que corre no mesmo ritmo que eu. I prefer run alone.
yeah, there are things that we prefer to do alone. I love to travel alone. In my last travel, I went to Foz do Iguaçu alone, so I stayed there for 5 days alone. So I love to travel alone because I enjoy myself, you know. Of course, I miss to share if the landscape, the things that happen there with someone, but I prefer to travel alone. And but like you said, guys, it's good to share. the feelings, the moment with the others. So I like to travel alone. I prefer, but travel with a friend, a boyfriend, and family, it's amazing as well. But in my case, I prefer to travel alone. That's it. So, Erica.
Guys, I love the nature, the environment. There are a lot of mountains, valleys here in Minas Gerais, but I'd like to say I love beaches. Because I'm from Minas Gerais, there is no beach here, so I would prefer walk along the beach at night. And I love cycling as well in the beach. So, but mountain, I don't like mountain. For me, it's beautiful mountain, but hiking up a mountain, no, 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 no. It's not. It is not fit on me. About to go alone or in a group, I prefer both. Depends on the moment. For cycling, for example, I prefer to go by myself. But walking, I prefer go to in a group, but sometimes it's not walking for like I mean or it's not workout, it's not for me it's only to pleasure, you know. It's not a exercise outdoor, it's not for lose weight, it's just for relax, for my pleasure. But I prefer, depends on the moment, it depends on the kind of exercise. But about what you said, so to travel alone, I enjoy to travel alone as well. I believe that the majority of my trips were alone. But sometimes I prefer to go with my family because it's important to have this time together. And for security reasons, I really believe to go in a group is better. So that's it.
Yeah, because depends of the place, né? The people and the I don't know. It's because for women, the travel alone it's dangerous sometimes, so you have to be careful. But I prefer, even if I prefer to travel alone. Thank you, Erica. Josie, how about you?
So I like both opinions here. As Erica said, Minas don't have beach, so it's more possible. I hike up a mountain, yeah. So I like a lot, guys. I like walking in nature. I like the contact with nature. For me, it's amazing. I live near Petrópolis, Serra dos Órgãos. So here have a lot of mountains, a beautiful mountains. And I think when I lived is a lot of options to hiking. Yeah. So about I like alone or in group. I prefer travel in group because I think it's more comfortable. It's I like travel with my family, with my husband. I like travel with friends too. I think travel is the moment we we change your mind. Yeah, we I don't know the word. Approve the moment. So I prefer travel in no big group. I don't like a lot of people in the same place because I went to do this. Another people went to do another situation. And no, I like travel in small group as my family or a few friends or my husband. Yeah, I prefer. Guys, I think I never travel alone. I think I don't remember one situation I travel alone. That's it.
It's amazing when you go for the first time alone by yourself, you feel freedom. You know, it's amazing. I love it.
Mhm.
Okay.
I can imagine because some situation I go in another city near here.
Mhm.
So I go alone. Yeah, so I go in the morning and I return in the afternoon. Yeah.
Mhm.
So for me it's good. Oh, it's good travel alone. So travel, sleeping, and stay all weekend alone. I don't like.
It's amazing. When you do for the first time, you like it. You like it. Okay, so thank you, Josiane. Danilo, how about you?
Yes. Since I got my family, I never travel alone. Never. Uh, when I was younger, I traveled alone many times, but this time has ended. For me, the most important now is to spend time with my family. I prefer. And about the question, if I prefer walking along the beach at night, I think at the night is a little bit danger. I prefer walking along the beach, but in the morning, I think for me it makes more sense for me. And hiking up a mountain at sunrise for me, danger. I don't like. Uh, you know, I yes, it's a little bit dangerous. I don't like hiking up mountains, and I don't have much such wealthy for jumping, hiking, and climbing a mountain. For me, it would be also dangerous. So for me, I prefer walking along, not or not alone, but yes, with my kids because I prefer to do many things together with my kids, and this is my my preference and what I've been doing till this day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think when we have a family, it's more difficult to travel alone because we have to share this moment with them. But yeah, I have a friend that he's married and but don't have kids, but she travel alone, and her boyfriend travel alone as well. But have I think I don't know how to say that. I think it's a contract maybe rules. I don't know, to take to talk, have a conversation, to travel alone. But yeah, I don't know what happened, but she do it. She does it. She does it. But when people see that, people, oh my God, this is strange, but happen. That's it. So let's go to the number three. This is a hypothetical situation. Let me see. Bruno, I'll start with you. So, if you were writing a formal email to a hotel manager, how would you complain about a bedroom?
Yeah, I think that's a normal. I think that's normal with politeness, politeness, yeah, like anywhere else. Like, hello, sir, miss, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on the hour of the day. In my room, tararan, tararan, tararan. I'm having a bad problem here. Tararan, tararan, tararan. So I think that's a normal answer and a normal call. You call and tell it.
Yeah, I prefer to resolve my problems face to face, I don't
Yeah.
like to write in a message or maybe to call. I like to, oh my God, I have to look. I think, yeah,
Yeah.
to look
Yeah.
in eyes, and talk. So if I have a problem with a bedroom, never happened with me, but if I have a problem with a bedroom, I will to talk. I call the manager and the hotel manager and talk with them, with him or with her, So I think this is important to talk because some people is very shy and don't talk about the problem, the situation, So I think it's important because you pay for it. So you have to complain about the situation.
This
Thank you, Bruno.
situation, oh,
Go
this
ahead.
situation never happens to me too. But I think in my first call, I will call for the reception.
Mhm.
But in a second time or third time, I think, like you said, face to face, I go down and yeah, carioca. Hey, oh,
Yeah.
man, my room is bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's complicated. It's a complicated situation. Okay, thank you so much, Bruno. Josiane.
Yes, as Bruno said, I would be honest about the room and I talk about the situation I don't like. Of course, I would be polite because I hate people don't polite. And in general, I speak in the moment, yeah. For example, ar-condicionado don't on, and or have another problem in the moment. I told in receptionist. E depend of the case, I I would I forgot the word. I ask the people, the person change my room, yeah. So normally I talk in the moment of the problem. I don't like stay or pay for one room and no use the what I pay, yeah. I think that's it.
Thank you so much, Josiane. Danilo, how about you?
Yes, for me, it's good to complain when you pay for, especially when you pay for. Okay, and if I was in that situation, I would complain in a formal way, polite way, and yes, because I think anybody has to be in a bad room uh, uh, if you pay for a good room. Yes, especially it happens when you are in some hotel or some yes in some hotels inside your country, outside your country. When you found the one strange situation like this one, I think you have to be polite. You have to write a formal email and to receive all the answers that you want because we pay for it. Yes.
Thank you, Danilo. Erica, are you there?
For sure. I'm here.
Go
But
ahead.
guys, I'd like to tell you something. Before before my trip, I always check the comments of the hotel because I'd like to know about the other experience of the other customers. So I think if you could check the information before you go, it's better to avoid any complaint, any misinformation. But after my trip, if you recognize the hotel don't fit my desire, I always do some complaint in the below section in the website of the hotel in a polite way, of course. But I think this is good for the service, improve its quality, But I remember once I stayed at the hotel and the water on the shower was so cold and the manager of the hotel changed my room. So that's amazing. That's okay. But imagine in the hot season, the high season, for example, it's impossible to change the room because the hotel is full. Do you agree with me? So I think it's important you share your opinion about the service in order to improve the quality of the hotel and to inform other customers as well about the hotel. So I always would like to know the hotel got 1, 2, 3 stars. So I think it's important for me, I'm a client, so I'd like to know about the evaluation of the others customers, the rates. So I think it's important. So I do complain as well. I think it's important, not because I'm a so boring person, but it's important. And anyone should do this.
Yeah, I agree with you. So I like okay, when I travel, I go to travel, I like to I don't pass much time at hotel, but when I go to sleep there, I want to sleep in a good situation, good bed and things like that. Of course, I don't choose uh hotel. This is a bad, like I said, a bad star or a bad opinions, and things like that. Reviews, a bad reviews. So it's important to choose and, like you said, to see the reviews and things like that. The things that people said about the hotel. I think is very important. Thank you so much, Erica. Salomão.
So I would say, dear manager, I'm writing to express my dissatisfaction with the room I stayed in. I strongly suggest making some improvements to provide better comfort for your guests. Thank you for your attention. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Salomão, for your sharing. Guys, let's go to the number 4. So, let me see. Erica, many famous landmarks are visited by millions of people every year. Does this take away their magic? What do you think?
Hmm. Like Louvre, like Paris. Guys, I don't believe Paris got more travelers than Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Because I love Brazil, I love Rio de Janeiro, but I think this is because the violence. This is because the violence. Because when I compare, I don't know, I haven't visited yet Paris, but I love Mugia, but I love Rio de Janeiro as well. I don't know what make this place magic. I really don't know. Maybe it is the culture. The culture. And another thing is when some place starts to be overvisited, so this place become a trend, you know. But Erica, people visit this place for many, many years. In this way, for many decades. Yes, I agree about this. But I really believe that some places could become a trend sightseeing for many tourists. When you can see this place in a social media, for example, so when some influencers start to visit some place, after that, many people follow this behavior. So I believe this, but about the magic, I don't know about how Paris is so magic from many people. Maybe because the romance in there. Okay, I agree about this. But when you talk about Louvre, because there are a lot of museums around the world. Why Louvre is the most visited museum over the world? I didn't understand because I love many museums from Brazil. I think should be better than Louvre. So I really don't know, guys. I would like to know about the other opinions.
Yeah, I got it, Erica, because
I'm in
I
controversy today.
I follow the same thoughts that you because I think people like to go there because you said because oh my God, the culture maybe because the language because it's romantic language and because it's Paris, it's Paris is at the Europe, and people like okay, we see them. We live for appearance, então people like to go there because it's a super smart place and people like to just post it on internet. Oh my God, I go to Louvre. I went to Louvre. I went to Paris, and things like that. And I confess that I love to go to museums because I love to know the history about the place, and things like that. But I understand you, Erica, and I I share the same feelings. Thank you so much. Josiane.
Yes, I about the magic of the place. I believe you don't lost your magic because, in my opinion, on the contrary, because the more famous the tourist place is, uh, more you went to visit the place. Yeah, because for example. We see one place on social media, and all people visit this place. So I think, oh, it's this place that's very good because all people visit there. Yeah. So I think the famous place chama more attention with us than places few 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 famous. Yeah. So that's it. I don't have a opinion, a close opinion, opinião fechada about this because I like our places. I like know different places, different cities, different museums, different parks. Yeah, I like a lot. I like travel the city, travel the park. I like travel, just it. So for me, I know the museum here. I know the museum in Paris. I know the museum in Mexico. It's for me, it's good. I travel in this situation. For me, it's okay.
Yeah, but do you don't have any place that you lose the magic, né? That you take away the magic? Any place?
No. Uh, for example, beach. In the vacation, it's a lot of people. Juiz de
Mhm.
Fora go to the Cabo Frio. So
Mhm.
I see Juiz Forano in Cabo Frio all day when I stay in Cabo Frio. So so for me, I no, I think I
Yeah.
don't lost the magic of the place.
Mhm.
I think no.
Yeah. I think in my case, I think I never true about these things, but I don't know. But when people said to me, "Oh my God, I go to United States, I go to New York. I hate New York, and I never stayed there." I think for me, I lose this magic about New York. Because all people go there. But okay, if I have opportunity to go there, I go. But alone, not because I think just if are people that want to go there and invite me, okay, I go. But if I have to go alone by myself, I don't go there. I don't know why, but I
Mhm.
hate United States. I think because it's super ultimate. So, Salomon go to Canada. I love Canada. I want to go there one day. So I prefer Canada to the United States. I don't know why I hate the United States, but I don't like it.
I think too. we lost the magic of place when we stay no, we are a big expectation about this place. Yeah. So in my case, out the trip, I go just know the place, know the culture. Yeah. I stay free of a big expectation because I think for me when I am a very expectation about this place or this situation, I the place cannot attend my expectation. Yeah. So I think this uh, perhaps I think it's my protect myself. Yes.
Yeah.
I think because I don't lost magic in another place.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Josiane. Danilo, how about you?
Yes, uh, I think even if I have or not the opportunity to go in some places, some famous places, you know, I cannot, take away the expectations because myself, I like to be in these famous places like in Paris. We have many famous places. In France, we have many famous places like Monaco, uh, Notre Dame Museum is also a good place to visit because we can keep in touch with the history, all the French history. I think it's a wonderful thing to see. Uh, Eiffel Tower is also a big place to visit. If I had the opportunity, I would go there. If I had money, okay, I'm gonna prepare money to go there. United States, I don't have the. I like that place, but I'm not very famous of that country. Very famous, yeah. Not I'm in the middle, 50% because I prefer to be in a country that has a secure country. I don't consider that United States is a secure country than, for example, Canada. Canada is a good country. My friend will go there. And what else? Madrid is also a good city to visit, and many tourists go there in order to find beautiful places to share beautiful moments. And yes, for us, the most important is to share, to visit, to relax there. And I think that does take, the attraction, take away the attraction when many people go in such place that you want to visit.
Yeah, when you said about the security, I agree with you, Danilo, because I don't know, you guys, if you know about it, but I think United States is it's so huge for human traffic, so I think there is so dangerous even for women's, for women's, because and for kids as well. I think there it's more danger for kids for the women's, but they both it's dangerous. So I think because that I don't like United States as well, but have the other problem that I don't like there. But when I search for, I know all the place it's dangerous, you have to be careful about it, but like Danilo said, I think some place you have to be more careful, and United States I don't like there, I don't feel segura, né? Security, I don't know, about this place, so about this country, so I don't like it because that. Okay, thank you, Danilo. Salomão.
About the question, and I don't think so. I totally agree with Josiane. And in fact, increases engagement and makes more people want to visit the place, which actually adds to the magic and the fame of the landmark.
Thank you so much for sharing. Bruno,
Oh, great response. I'm thinking and very thoughtful right now, but in general, for me, it doesn't lose its magic. I haven't yet had the pleasure of traveling abroad, but I'm just like Josiane. Any trip for me is a trip. And but here in Rio de Janeiro, we already used to used to used to the city always being full and vibrant. You know, like me, Swelling, because we live in Rio. So Rio alone has 15, 17 millions of people in the capital. This is insane. The city never sleeps. Then for me, not at all. Don't lose the magic. It's because of that. It's because of that kind of fame that a place becomes famous. It is a part of the game, totally normal. For example, my wife and I are more adventurous people. When it comes to travel, we enjoy activities, places with more activities than others, like amusement parks and water parks, beaches, hiking, nature, and activities in general. So for me and for her, of course, it doesn't lose its magic, not at all.
yeah, I think when you okay, guys, everyone have a desire, have a um I think thought about the travel. Like an example, when I go to Foz do Iguaçu, I stayed there for five days, and I do my oh my God, I don't know how to say that. Road? Não, tipo, eu fiz minha agenda.
Itinerário.
Isso,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes, your
That's it.
schedule.
Yeah, my schedule. And I go to Paraguay and Argentina, okay, because it's na fronteira ali. And but I don't go to Paraguay to do compras, to buy things, you know. I just go to the city, just not go to the shoppings and things like that. I go to the city, I enter in the city, you know, to see local people. And I know about the culture, you know, about people, foods and things like that. I don't like to go for this place to go just to go to a shopping, you know, because in my city have shopping. I don't like to know about these things. I like to know about the culture, about the food, about these things, you know. And for me, it was amazing because I know the culture about the Paraguay because I never go to the Paraguay. I go to Argentina twice, so for me, it's not amazing, but I go to Paraguay and I know something, so it's amazing. So when I go to this place, I like to know about the culture, food, and things like that. So for me, this is travel. You know, it's not go to stay in a hotel to enjoy the pool and things like that. No, I like to explore, you know, and
Yeah.
describe the things. I like this. So, guys, we don't have more time to answer question, okay? Because we have 3 minutes. But I would like to thank you so much for the this immersion. I love so much to talk about this team. the subject. And that's it. So have a nice Sunday and see you in another immersion. Okay, thank you so much.